the warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And our live game is Newcastle against Everton. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Newcastle have made this tremendous start, Jim. What's the reason for it?
Probably the structure to this team. Formations don't win you games, but getting the correct one to suit your players and your team's approach is a big part of it, and the players, for me, are making this work extremely well.
Newcastle were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
He may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. He's gone for it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch. Well, to have had a few attempts already in this game augurs well for what's to come. It's been a very bright start from him.
Looks to thread it through. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's had a crack. Oh, it's a stunning goal! Oh, that is a gem!
Unbelievable.
And he's produced a beauty. Everton draw first blood here.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Mbappe, out to the left it goes. And that's a throw-in. Newcastle are cushioned by the confidence of a narrow win in their last game. Goes wide. Newcastle have a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So a chance to deliver a ball into the box. That's a half-decent try. Great leap! Decent enough try.
That's such a pity. It looked like that was a goal all the way. Just a couple of inches too high.
Idrissa Gueye. Bittle. Knocks it towards the front. Idrissa Gueye. Plays it out to the flank. Mongala. Now the pass. Aimed long and direct. Mbappe. Good interception. Good idea, just poorly executed. Floats one over. Willock. Boots it upfield. Mbappe. Well played, he saw that coming. Mongala. McNeil. Looks to slip it through. Idrissa Gueye tries the route one option. Willock tries a long pass towards the front. Michael Dawson battles to win it back. We've reached half-time.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Here we go again.
Newcastle need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
McNeil. Mbappe. Rafael Leao! Back of the net! They have hauled themselves right back into it. Absolutely thundered in. Keeper, no chance.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, what a convincing response to going behind. They've got all the momentum now.
That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Clears it out of harm's way. Mbappe. Everton on the receiving end of some fairly harsh criticism. The referee's awarded a free kick. Gets it upfield. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Oh, he's broken through. Chance to shoot. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Ira Egbunam. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Mbappe. Tarkowski gets good distance on it. Mbappe has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Beto. Calvert-Lewin passes it through. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Yeah, now that he's scored, this defence is on high alert whenever he goes anywhere near the ball.
McNeil. Calvert-Lewin. McNeil. And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Everton keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Willock brings it forward, plays a clever pass. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch...
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Cafu. Now surely, can he find a finish now? Brandt. Mongala. Idrissa Gueye. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Gets it back. Rafael Leao. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. The teams then, Newcastle against Everton. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
The whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Idrissa Gueye tries a long pass towards the front. Let's put a stop to that. Newcastle have made this tremendous start, Jim. What's the reason for it?
Probably the structure to this team. Formations don't win you games, but getting the correct one to suit your players and your team's approach is a big part of it. And the players, for me, are making this work extremely well.
Can he score? Saved only by poor finishing.
But he was right in front of goal and he probably should have scored, to be fair.
Hits one! It's come loose. And He's there to make a great save.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
He can get that clear. Newcastle were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents. The Toffees get it back again. Now it's Mbappe. He's off on a marauding run, and the flag has stayed down. And he's done it!
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, and I think he's tucked that away really well.
Newcastle draw first blood here.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Mongala knocks it towards the front. Newcastle won a tight game last time out and look to build on that. Done very well to intervene. McNeil. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment.
An absolute thunderbolt! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And already they're looking to run away with it. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Newcastle get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Newcastle presented with the perfect chance here to open up their lead. Kimmich with a real chance here. It's a loose ball. And he's there to cut it out. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Idrissa Gueye. Jelka tries to get it forward quickly. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Pumps it forwards. Tarkowski. Harrison. McNeil. Tries a through ball. Mbappe! McNeil. That's the whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think it was a bang-bang 45 minutes. That quick-fire double has left their opponents a little muddled, and they can't allow this 15-minute break now to cause a switching off.
Newcastle go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. Throw it. McAllister. Jagielka. Everton, whose manager came in for a bit of flack after their previous result.
Look, some of the scrutiny is a bit over the top these days, and you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But he really didn't help himself. His decision-making was puzzling, to say the least.
It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Damian. That's a throw. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Passes it through. And back out it comes. Kimmich. Mbappe. And more, and more, and more. Surely now, beyond all doubt. Well, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Newcastle take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Hoists it high. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Mungala. McNeil. Calvert-Lewin. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
Damian. Spoon forward. Looks like a good ball through. That is wayward.
I think he's done very well to get into such a good position in front of goal, but he just couldn't put in the telling touch.
The referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Tarkowski. Who's going to make this theirs? A chance!
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Mungala. Aimed long and direct. Harrison. Mbappe is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Yeah, Peter, and it looks like this defence will go tooth and nail to prevent him from getting another.
Pumps it upfield. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Just 5 minutes left. Rafael Leao, Idrissa Gueye gets into the right position to intercept. McAllister goes for it, lacking in accuracy. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Mungala. There will be 4 extra minutes. Rafael Leao! a corner. Massive leap! And there goes the final whistle. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, if you can find a weakness, Peter, then it's a case of exploiting it to the full. And they realised the spine of this team wasn't so strong, and time after time they used it to their advantage, and it paid off.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin. Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And here we have West Ham against Newcastle. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Newcastle must be pretty concerned about this fixture pile-up.
Yeah, and when you've got fixture congestion, it only takes an injury or two and it can heap more pressure on a very difficult spell.
Looks like a good ball through. Mbappe has been caught offside.
Well, it was the early through ball that almost caught everyone out in that instance, all but for our flag-waving assistant referee.
Somerville. Newcastle were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents. Areola gets it upfield. Cahill cuts it out, pushes it out wide. Mbappe. Steered in. Shapes the shoots. That really should have hit the net.
Yeah, we love a trier, Peter, but it has to be a far greater quality to beat the keeper from there. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
Who's going to make this theirs? Zonzi pumps it upfield. Lucas Paqueta produced a goal in the last game to give his side a second-half lead. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Todibo goes long. Oh, good interception. West. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Wan-Bissaka. And back to base. Keeper's got good distance on that. Cahill does well there. Alert. Looks to slip it through. Tries a through ball. Good clearance now. Can they make something of it? Pedro. Let's put a stop to that. Kimmich. Now the pass. Mbappe. Lucas Paqueta tries to stroke it through. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he nearly went all the way.
That's such an impressive run right through the middle, and a decent effort on goal to follow. Perhaps he just didn't quite get the connection he wanted, though.
They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Mbappe plays it out to the wing. Clears it out of harm's way. And he has been fouled there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. His body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. And out to safety. Fulkrug brings it forward. Now it's Mbappe. He spotted the run and played him through. Done very well to intervene. Mbappe. Lucas Paqueta. And the half-time whistle goes. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started. 0-0. Is back on the way. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Messi. Aimed long and direct. Bowen. And Zonzi pumps it forwards. He's off on a marauding run. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. breakthrough strike! However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a...
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And here we have West Ham against Newcastle. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
It's a throw in. Cuts it out. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Tries a through ball. Pumps it upfield. Now it's Foden. West Ham must be pretty concerned about this fixture pile-up.
Yeah, and when you've got fixture congestion, it only takes an injury or two and it can heap more pressure on a very difficult spell.
Bowen. Newcastle were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents. Fulcrum. West Ham have a free kick. Good clearance and very necessary. Looks to slip it through. Pumps it forwards. Foden. Looks like a good ball through. Defence has got rid of that. West Ham, whose last result owes so much to the astuteness of their manager.
Yeah, his hand was forced somewhat, Peter, because of the circumstances. He had to bring on goal scorers, but he was bold in going for broke to get what he wanted, and not many would have done that.
The defence can get it clear. Now the pass. Ball through needs to be good here. And the shot! He scored! The breakthrough strike! Jim, your thoughts?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
West Ham take the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Passes it through. Looking to shoot. And he's there to hoof it away. Fires from distance. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
it's unusual not to see him make the keeper work. I mean, his accuracy from that type of area is so often better.
Lucas Paqueta, who in his previous fixture opened the scoring, turning it across. Wan-Bissaka passes it through. Foden looking to force his way through. Rafael Leao! Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Battles to win it back. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And that's caused a worry or two. Ball's loose, who's getting there? That's a half-decent try. Tries a header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, the keeper was helpless then. He knew he wasn't getting to it, so for a second or two he must have been praying it was off target, and he got lucky, very lucky.
Nzonzi. Bowen. Nzonzi with the foul. Rafael Leao. It's a loose ball. He's going after it. He can get that clear. And the half-time whistle goes.
Newcastle find themselves trailing and not having the best of outings, so it calls for a collective effort now of fighting spirit and a show of pride, just to sort things out.
And the second half gets underway.
Newcastle don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
Scalia tries a through ball. Bowen. Lucas Paqueta. It's a long forward pass. Bowen. It's come loose. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how you're seeing it? Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Fulcrum played out to the right. Now it's Bowen. Bowen crosses one in. Firmly met. Hall. Now the pass. Newcastle get it back again. Oh, good stop, it had to be. Boots it to safety. The referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. impressions so far, Jim?
Well, they may be down, but they're far from out. In terms of chances, they're right up there with these opponents.
Gets it back. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. The teams then, West Ham against Newcastle. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Foden. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Ball is over the line. West Ham, after this frantic spell of games, fixture congestion always brings with it issues around fatigue and injury.
Yeah, and the manager has got to look towards squad rotation now. A bigger part of his job is to keep a freshness and energy about the team.
Messi. He's made sure that that won't get through. And back to base. Lucas Paqueta cuts it out. Newcastle were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents. Now the pass. And that's caused a worry or two.
It's unusual not to see him make the keeper work. I mean, his accuracy from that type of area is so often better. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
Foden plays it out to the flank. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And it's Darmian. And out to safety. Leap! It's gone a long way up and away. Went with his head but couldn't steer it in.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
He can get that clear. Fulkrug. Cahill ups it towards the front. Mbappe! Away from immediate danger. Crosses into the box. It's well blocked and back out it comes. Zonzi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Yep, it's a corner. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Play for a throw. Decent ball. No, that's not going to find its target. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Oh, real chance! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
Out to the left it goes. Oh, he's come flying in. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Darmian tries to get it forward quickly. Zonzi with the foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Darmian tries making a foray down the right. Who's going to make this theirs? Defenders on the back foot. That's not going to make it. And the first 45 minutes are up. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. Here we go again then.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Lucas Paqueta. Kvaratskhelia tries a through ball. Bowen tries to switch the play. Somerville. Shutalo. Lucas Paqueta. Chip through. He goes long. Done very well to intervene. Aim forward. Full group. Mbappe with the ball through. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. The referee's awarded a free kick. Speculative strike. Boots it upfield. Darmian passes it through. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Mbappe. Wan-Bissaka hurtles into the tackle. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. And Zonzi. And it's Bale. It's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Bale was in the 11 for the last game. Plays it over to the other flank. Mbappe. Defence has got rid of that. That's a throw. West Ham look as though they're about to make a change. Once again for a throw-in. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Scalia. Looks like a good ball through. 5 minutes left on the clock. And it's Bale. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Brings it forward. He's away! He's tried one! Too long to get the shot away.
Well, look, that's what happens when you're caught in two minds. You just don't know what you're doing.
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. The teams then, West Ham against Newcastle. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
It's got through. He's away. Tries one! West Ham are having to deal not just with their opponents, but also with a congested fixture list. It's at times like this when depth of resources becomes so important.
And it's a time when the squad is called upon to help keep everything ticking over. That's why we see the bigger squads these days for weeks like this.
Zonzi tries a long pass towards the front. Newcastle were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled them. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Referee's got a decision to make here. Oh, there's his decision. He's off. West Ham already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances. Looks to slip it through. It's there! Newcastle take the early advantage. Battles to win it back. Tries a through ball. Chance! Foden. Spoon forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. West Ham, whose manager was the brains behind the last win.
Yeah, he had a prop.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refused to allow a turn.
Has a shot! Danger averted for now. Rafael Leao! That is wayward.
Well, he caught that one right on the meat. Cracking effort.
Wan-Bissaka. So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. Lucas Paqueta knocks it towards the front, thrust towards the front line. Now the pass. Decent enough try.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in.
Willock. Tries to get it forward quickly. Passes it through. Fulkrug. Aimed long and direct. Gets it back. Rafael Leao. Bowen. Rafael Leao. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Bowen. Looks like a good ball through. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Messi passes it through, cuts it out. We've reached half-time. So your views on the first half?
Newcastle deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Newcastle leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments and it's 1-0 at the break. Newcastle carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Totibo. Willock. Foden has it in a wide position, so what next? Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Lucas Paqueta pumps it forwards. Cahill sticks in a foot to win it back. West Ham cannot keep hold of the ball. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Good running with the ball, can they build on it? West Ham finally get themselves a breather.
He had a decision to make there, and he got it absolutely spot on with a beautiful piece of timing in the tackle. Any hesitation then would have either seen him get a card or his team concede a goal. I can only say, well done, son.
Shutalo seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Oh, good ball. Oh, surely that deserved better.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. That's a poor kick by the keeper. He's just given it straight back. Great run this. He's covered quite a distance. And back out it comes. He slid it through. Big relief, it just needed better contact. Somerville. Forward it goes. Now the pass. Can he put it away? Loose ball, who's going to get there? Plays it out to the wing. Foden has created one goal already. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Yeah, and the creator-in-chief is unsurprisingly being treated as a special case now.
Hall looks to slip it through. Oh, taken with style. And with that goal comes comfort. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
West Ham have a sub ready to come on. Newcastle get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
This is quite a run and he's not done yet. Wan-Bissaka did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Defending was strong and firm. Willock. Just 5 minutes left. Tries a through ball. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Bale! Good strong hand by the keeper. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, what a tester for the goalkeeper, because it was struck with real venom, and I thought he dealt with it really well.
Aimed forward. Bowen. It's well blocked and back out it comes. It's a good run down the left-hand side. It's been intercepted and that will come to nothing. Back to the keeper and try something new. Keeper's got good distance on that. McAllister. There is the final whistle. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt they were the better side and the result reflects as much. Your reflections then, Jim?
Newcastle kept such a high defensive line and squeezed the game with really good pressure on the ball, and it made the big difference. It helped them to control things to their liking, and they look comfortable in it for me.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both. Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Foden shapes the shoot. Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Jagielka knocks it towards the front. Shoots! That is wayward.
OK, they've got nothing to show for it, but that was a really incisive counter-attack, and it's hard to defend against that type of breakaway.
Sandler. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Goal!
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. They've managed to get it away. Now the pass. Tries to get it forward quickly. Foden passes it through. He's in, surely! And in it goes!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Newcastle grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Michael Dawson. Aimed long and direct. Plays it out to the wing. Jagielka gets it away. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Pumps it upfield. Foden. Foden! He's got away with one there. Question, that's a foul. Gets it upfield. Sandler gets it back. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. McAllister. And he's there to cut it out. Tries the route one option. Tries to dink it in. He'll have it in! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. And the whistle goes for half-time. And we are up to the break.
I think it's been a joy to work on, Peter. We've seen an open, attacking game backed up by some terrific effort from both teams. I think 1-1 is about right, but it could have easily been a higher score draw. Who knows what way it'll go from here.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Ojo. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Foden. Looks like a good ball through. Sandler. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. It's gone a long way up and away. Boots it upfield, looks to slip it through. Ball's out on the left now. Ojo looks to dink one in. Brave effort, total commitment.
And he really threw himself at that one. Just a little more accuracy was all it needed. This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Shoots! That was venomous. Out to the left it goes. Who's going to make this theirs? Messi tries a through ball.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
That was just asking too much of his teammates by playing it in so early.
Foden. Foden. Throw it. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Jagielka. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, and getting on the score sheet has clearly made him a marked man now.
Ball is over the line. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Looks like a good ball through. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. McAllister. The final 5 minutes.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Done very well to intervene. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That's a throw. Another throw-in. Foden. And that's that. So it's ended in a draw, draft and graft and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest and a result which at least partly satisfies all. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And here we have Newcastle against Fulham. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Aim forward. Will be a throw-in. Newcastle have the league's best defensive record. Hall is long and forward. Oh, good interception. Come back to the keeper. Smith Rowe. Nelson. À la push. It's a throw-in. Tries a through ball. Kearney. Newcastle have a terrific defensive record over the last 5 games.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Smith Rowe. Now here's the through ball. Totibo. Rafael Leao. Looks like a good ball through.
Mbappe.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And here we have Newcastle against Fulham. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
The way. An early chance, their first of the game.
Well, it was far from high calibre, Peter, and when you're shooting from that position, it needs to be just that, high calibre. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now. Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
It's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare. Well, this is how to grab a game by the scruff of its neck. Front foot football with real intent.
The Cottagers are the most prolific team in the league this season. Tries a long pass towards the front. Dinks one in.
Mbappe!
Anderson. No goals as yet. Nelson. Mbappe. Anthony.
Mbappe!
Gets good distance on it. Fence has got rid of that. Coaxed out to the wing. Cuts it out. The referee has given a corner. And the header! Oh, the ball's come loose. Spoon forward. Willock goes long and forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Hall. Willock. Smith Rowe boots it upfield. Not long till half-time, and it is still goalless. Alapush. Nelson. Hall. Decent looking ball. Mbappe. Kenny. And the first half is done. So your views on the first half?
Well, Peter, after a really lively opening when we should have had a goal or two, it has settled into a less ambitious affair, I would say. But I wouldn't be surprised to see the start of the second half full of vigour again.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Smith Rowe, Sessegnon. Back to the keeper and go again. Nelson, it's got through to him. Nelson! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Yeah, and he knew he had to get his efforts away before being closed down, but he could have sacrificed a little power then for a bit more accuracy.
Todibo pumps it forwards. Keeper's ball.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Cahill. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
They've scored! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, the penalty box usually is the place where you get least time on the ball, and yet they were able to exchange passes before an unchecked finish, and I mean, to be honest with you, that should open up an inquest.
Newcastle get themselves into the lead.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Sergio Gomez. Aimed long and direct. Berger. Smith Rowe. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peters.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Smith Rowe. And it's Adama Traore. He's had a look. Pumps it upfield. And the counter is on. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Great leap! Decent enough try.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Henderson. Adama Traore. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Sessegnon. Adama Traore. Tries a through ball. Now the pass. Adama Traore knocks it towards the front. Now here's the through ball. Adama Traore tries to get it forward quickly. Played out to the right. Kearney is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. A chance! Hits one! Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it?
Well, after that scare, surely they'll manage to keep the ball out of the danger zone. Moments like that are not good for the well-being of their fans, I can assure you of that.
It's gone a long way up and away. Bellingham! Knocks it away. Cahill. And that's that. Newcastle hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle.
Yeah, they got the win despite being made to scrap and scrap quite hard for it, so full credit to them for coming through such a stern test.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you. The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And our live game is Newcastle against Chelsea. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Begley.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Who's going to make this theirs? Get a throw in. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Forward it goes. Kimmich. Mbappe. Chelsea have been in fine form in front of goal. They've not failed to score. That's surely a foul. Free kick.
Kimmich.
Newcastle have a very fine defensive record over recent games. Passes it through. Good save, really well read. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Massive leap! It's anyone's ball. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Hall tries a long pass towards the front. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Hall plays it out to the wing. Newcastle still to register a shot on target. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Well played, he saw that coming. None shall pass, that's the message there. Fofana. Jackson coaxed out to the wing. What an adventurous run from a defender. Shoots! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Tries to dink it in, looks to play him in. It's a minor communications breakdown. Pedro. Spoon forward, into the channel, and he's onside. He'll have a dip! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp. Kimmich.
Tries a through ball. Keeps everyone guessing. Fernandez. Undrick. The whistle goes for half-time. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. That's the start of another 45 minutes.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Pumps it upfield. Madueke gets it back. Longstaff tries to get it forward quickly. Anthony. In for a header! Oh, not the best of headers. Poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. Now it's Mbappe. A chance! Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. The Blues were impressive in their last outing and brilliantly orchestrated by the manager.
He's a manager who understands how important the bench can be and the timing of substitutions. If needed, he's quick to make changes, and I just think he has more than a plan B.
Brings it forward. Crosses it in low. No, not this time.
Newcastle didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
Chelsea seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
Yeah, well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
That really should have hit the net. Cahill. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and as their most significant attacker, he isn't about to receive any generous invitations.
Looks like a good ball through. Well positioned to make that interception. Kimmich. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Now the pass. Looks to slip it through. The defence can get it clear. Palmer. Got back to the keeper. Gets it upfield. Kimmich. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Mbappe! Oh, how good is that?
All goals are welcome, but when they come at a time like that, they're priceless.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Newcastle break the deadlock.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or dare I say, throw it away now.
Fofana played out to the wing. Done very well to intervene. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Willock. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Todibo pushes it out wide. Driving on now. What can they conjure from here? Tries a through ball. Fires it in low. He scored! Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
Chelsea are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it's ended in a draw, craft and graft and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest and a result which at least partly satisfies all. The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And our live game is Nottingham against Newcastle. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, we're on the way. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Foden tried to play it through.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Tries to get it forward quickly, gets it back. Wood. Nasri passes it through. Looks like a good ball through. Now the pass. Mbappe. Ward-Prowse did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Foden! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he caught that one right on the meat. Cracking effort.
Forward it goes. It's another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the defence.
Wood. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
And that all stems from great vision, you know. What a delightful little ball over the top that was.
Mbappe pushes it out wide. Foden! And that would have been some goal.
Oh, that was a great run right through the centre as well. He did ever so well to retain possession too. As for the shot, wasn't the worst, but not up to scratch.
Ward-Prowse with a long pass out wide. Corner it is then. Towering header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
But when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Nasri. Plays it into the channel. Wood looking to get on the end of this. Nasri knocks it towards the front. Foden. A chance! And he's on his way! It's there!
Yeah, I love the finish, but I think had the pass been delayed for just a second longer, I think he would have been flagged offside, and I think you have to praise them all around on that one, from the pass and the finish.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Great ball, now the shot! And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Hudson-Odoi. Foden battles to win it back. Lovely feet. Shoots! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Fired in from distance. Hall. And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Newcastle in for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Newcastle carry a 1-goal lead into the second half. Good challenge, he just stood firm, thrust towards the front line. Elanga plays it out to the flank. Nasri crosses in a low one. That really should have hit the net.
I think when you're in front of goal like that, you really should do better. That's a poor finish in the end.
Jagielka. Hall. Kvaratskhelia. Nasri. Pumps it forwards. Tries a through ball. And out to safety. It's a loose ball. Nottingham keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Played out to the right. The defence can get it clear. Nottingham look as though they're about to make a change. It's a throw in. Kvaratskhelia. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Ward-Prowse cuts it out, spoon forward. Nasri gets it back. This could fall anywhere. Aim forward. No way through there. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, Peter, and it looks like this defence will go tooth and nail to prevent him from getting another.
Astute defending to ensure they got no further. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this ref...
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, that was coming, Peter. You know, he was on a final warning after all. Yeah, it would seem a little too far out. This will probably be a ding far post.
It away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Come back to the keeper. Jagielka. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Nasri with the ball through. Nasri needed to come up with a better ball.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
It's a throw. Jagielka pumps it upfield. Cafu. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Mbappe. He's made sure that that won't get through. That's gone a long way up and away. And time is up. Newcastle, hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle.
Well, you know, it's not easy to hold on to a lead over a long period, but I thought they showed great shape and good discipline to see the whole thing through.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us. Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. The teams then, Newcastle against Sevilla. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much...
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Spoon forward. Promising cross. He's got it and he's got time. Kimmich aimed long and direct. Hoists it high. Let's put a stop to that. Montiel pumps it upfield. Kimmich, great challenge. Lamela passes it through. Tries a long pass towards the front. Cuts it out. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. That was travelling. Benatia. Newcastle. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Fires from distance.
Mariano would have known he needed to generate more power behind that, but it just lacked the precision anyway.
Willock. And the defence can get it clear. Totibo. Matuidi. Lamela. Newcastle. Looks to slip it through. Can he find a finish now? Cahill is long and forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Gets it back. Tries a through ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Cahill. Until half-time, and it is still goalless. Jesus Navas knocks it towards the front. Gets it back. Keeper's got good distance on that. Kimmich did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Plays it out to the wing. Away from immediate danger. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Here we go again.
Newcastle can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Navas. Cahill. Tedro. Longstaff. Tedro. Lovely feet. Well read, he sorted that out. And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Out for a throw. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Out to the left it goes. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Tried to play it through.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Battles to win it back. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Scalia.
Sevilla have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
He made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Knockout. That's clear cut, it's a free kick.